But look, let me say this is fantastic. You know, I've been fighting on this issue now since I was elected in 2004 to modernize our animal cruelty laws. And to see events like this happening across the country, where people are saying no longer are we going to wait for our animal cruelty laws to be changed. No longer are we going to see abuses, torture, and neglect happen and people get away. You know, I was in New Brunswick where a case where there was 5 dogs that were beaten to death with a hammer, and there was no convictions. I was in Alberta talking to people who dealt with the case in Didsbury, where a dog was pulled behind a car and then beaten to death with a stick, and there were no convictions. I talked to people in all parts of the country about horrific events with cats being put in microwaves or tortured, where there's no convictions. The reality today in Canada is that only 1/4 of 1% of animal abuse complaints result in a conviction. Our laws are so outdated they're behind countries like the Philippines. It means that police can't get convictions. And of course we should care about that as pet owners and as lovers of animals, as I know all of you are. But there's a bigger reason to care about it as well. When I talk to SPCA officers who are called into homes where there was torture or animal abuse, all too often those are the same homes where there's family violence, violence against a spouse. Violence against an animal, torture or abuse of an animal, is a precursor to violence against human beings. If we can stop it when it happens to an animal, not only can we do good for animals, but we can also stop violence against other people. Catch it early before it becomes a bigger problem. So there's a petition here, and a petition, not a politician, a petition, and I invite everybody to come and stand up and sign this here. I know Karen and Andrew are with me, are committed to seeing this legislation changed. They've been fantastic colleagues who I work with on this issue. I know they're going to want to say a couple of quick words. But lastly, let me just say this. We're gathering tremendous momentum. We're gathering literally tens of thousands of signatures from every corner of the country. Don't let anybody tell you we can't do this. I can assure you, so long as I'm a member of Parliament, I will fight and I will fight and I will fight until we win this issue. Work with us. I thank Elizabeth and people like you all gathered here today. We're working so hard on this issue. With you, we're going to get there. Thank you so much.